Thank you.
It is with a genuine spirit of respect, a genuine spirit of goodwill, and a genuine spirit of reconciliation that I share this day with you and acknowledge the spiritual and traditional owners of this land, Jagra, Yagra, Yuripul peoples.
Can we all please stand for the Australian and Indian national anthem?
What a wonderful to start our program. The Federation of Indian Communities of Queensland, Incorporated, FICQ, was founded 20 years ago as a peak umbrella body for all Indian association. All worked hard by them and volunteers. Thank you. I welcome each and every one to the celebration of Indian Republic and Australia Day. All three levels of government in Australia and the Indian High Commission Office in Canberra willing to do more for us in Queensland. This is very welcoming move from all of them.
And on this day in particular, acknowledge that we have the great pleasure of sharing this nation with two of the world's oldest living, continuously living and practicing civilisations in Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures. So, and in that context, I want a great pleasure and honour for me to be here representing the Premier of Queensland, the Honourable Anastasia Palaszczuk. She's asked me to pass on her very best wishes to you for this special occasion, this dual celebration. But equally, let me begin by congratulating the Federation of Indian Communities Queensland for organising this event to celebrate our shared day, as you say, both India Republic Day and Australia Day. The first occasion to attend an event involving the Indian community. I couldn't think of a better way of doing it with that peak body encompassing so many of the diverse aspects of the Indian diaspora as part of this celebration of the cultural diversity that we enjoy in Queensland. And today's celebration is another chance to highlight the success so far and our aspirations for the future of continued development and friendship within a very united Queensland, which includes and at its core needs to include the very spectacularly diverse and beautiful Indian community and the wonderful heritage and qualities that community brings to our Queensland.
Happy Indian Republic Day and my warm wishes to all of you for the Australia Day. India marks January 26th as its Republic Day to celebrate one of the longest constitutions in the world. The 389-member Constituent Assembly took almost 3 years to complete its historic task of drafting the Constitution for independent India. India started with practically nothing in 1947 after 200 years of colonial rule. India has slowly, steadily built a nation which today has the fastest growing economy. Such was India's immense diversity that many critics thought it would not last long. Yet, India has achieved this miracle and remains a vibrant democracy, a value we share with the country that currently hosts me as a diplomat. Throughout the history of India, Indians have been known to be traveling beyond the frontiers of their country. The trend continues and we have over 31 million Indian diaspora living in foreign land today. They have assimilated themselves in the country of their choice and have done well. A few of them I address today sitting in front of me with an advice to continue with their endeavours and to embrace the country in which they live and still keep the country in which they or their forefathers were born close to their
It is
hearts.
fantastic to be here tonight at this wonderful venue, and as we have heard through the Councillor representing His Excellency, Australia and India have a long and proud history of political, economic, cultural and sporting. Our two nations have a strong standing.
Of the independence of India, and I think that's something that's incredibly important for all of us to learn more about and to understand. I know that no matter where I go in doing my job, when we're talking with community activity, community development, multiculturalism, there will always be strong representation from the Indian community, and I think that makes us stronger and actually brings us together.
But we are all here supporting FICQ, supporting the Indian community across our city and our state and our country, because we know how connected we are. I have been given a major privilege whilst I was in India, and many of you know that I come to your functions and it's not very formal. It is very, very much that close bond, and I know that it is a measure of respect to be actually accepted as a
For Australia Day is a day for celebration and reflection. Republic Day is a celebration of democracy and becoming a free country. Republic Day represents the true spirit of the independence of India and its people. Brisbane City Council flag. The people of Indian heritage, Australians of Indian heritage who are in our country, really do add to that diversity. And ladies and gentlemen, I truly believe, as I've said many times at these types of gatherings, our diversity is our strength. Just as the diversity of the Indian nation, it has a great diversity of cultures and religions, and that is one of the great strengths of the Indian nation. But ladies and gentlemen, India adds, people of Indian heritage add to the great diversity and strength of this country we call Australia, that we call home.
There are certain studies which have linked that Indians, people from Indian origin, have been visiting Australia maybe 4,000 to 5,000 years ago. And some of their DNA and language development of native Indians can be found in Indigenous studies in Australia. And part of that came through in food processing technology. So perhaps Indian food and technology has made its way back over 4,000 years ago. And Indian food was already making a mark on Queensland then. The ties between Australia and India started immediately following the European settlement of Australia in 1788. On the founding of the penal colony of New South Wales, all trade to and from the colony was controlled by the British East India Company.
Unity in diversity, Jim Orgis always says that we need to achieve that. And Jim, I think we have achieved that. We are one of the largest federations in Australia, Indian federations of course, and most united about this tragic event. Media attempted to put a racist tag around the tragic death of our bus driver, Manmeet. FICQ, again, our president played a very important role to all levels of government to kind of soften it. And, it's not a racially motivated kind of an incident, it was something else.
FICQ portal, social media and email blast as well. FICQ provides reference letters to member organizations in support of grant applications and events.
Thank each and every person on the floor for making it this wonderful event, the India-Australia Day celebrations by the Federation of Indian Communities of Queensland. I would like to thank Uncle Albert for his wonderful acknowledgement of the country and Reewalker indigenous dances for the spectacular
On
performance.
behalf of FICQ, I would like to thank each and every one of you who made tonight a success. Please join us in the dining hall just through the foyer for some indulging in an array of delicious Indian cuisine. Have a good night and a safe drive back home. Thank you.